My name is Jonathan, the Sales Director at Sabava. We deliver a suite of tools that secure digital asset operations for enterprises. Current private key management solutions are either too expensive, require a high degree of technical competence, or are simply insecure. They don't provide the kind of process-oriented oversight one would expect from a traditional corporate banking interface. In addition, they all suffer from a potential single point of failure. Sabava solves the single point of failure issue by leveraging multi-party computation, or MPC, which generates a number of key shares that exist on separate infrastructures, each contributing to a signing event. This is superior to key sharding approaches where individual shards still need to be combined in memory at some point and therefore suffer from a single point of failure. MPC is also superior to multi-sig approaches in that it is truly blockchain agnostic. Whereas multi-sig only supports a few specific blockchains. MPC is also much cheaper, given that multi-sig charges a transaction fee for each individual key, and MPC only charges a single transaction fee, no matter how many key shares are involved. Compared to multi-sig, it's also much easier to add or remove individual approvers from the MPC threshold signing event. MPC also allows for complete anonymity between the transaction signers, which can be beneficial to organizations that want to keep involved parties anonymous to lower the possibility of offline schemes. Sabava Vault uses MPC and other cutting-edge technologies to create a secure digital asset management platform that delivers an institutional wallet with role-based access and granular policy definition, all delivered as a turnkey solution. The Sabava Vault uses a distributed risk and responsibility model that removes the burden of securing the private keys from the shoulders of corporate executives while maintaining their ability to transact on the blockchain. At the same time, it removes the risk of misappropriation of funds by trusted insiders by ensuring no individual infrastructure has ever sole control over the private keys. At the core of the Sabava Vault is the key management system, responsible for wallet setup, leveraging MPC keygen algorithms, configuration of individual wallet policies, and the execution of transaction requests. Transaction requests then proceed through a pre-configured multi-level approval chain, each level reaching an M of N threshold transaction approval. All transactions are matched against a digitally signed copy of the wallet policy in the cloud component, which ultimately broadcasts signed and verified transactions to the blockchain. For institutions with a large number of customers, the Wallet Ops platform helps with some of the most time-consuming or expensive aspects of transacting on the blockchain. These include managing and tracking a large number of user cash flows, performing AML checks, reducing on-chain transaction fees, and securely integrating with DeFi solutions and smart contracts. We support a large number of token and currencies and have rapid support for additional chains. Sabava has a shared risk and responsibility model that assists with controlling payments via an approval chain, which can be configured to the needs of any business operational process. The model makes it simple for users to view and approve transactions on their phone as they receive notifications via the ORSEC app. An operator can trigger a transaction, and then depending on the size of the transaction and corresponding wallet policies, the transaction will then move through the multi-level approval process as users approve the transaction using an 8-digit code. The app's numeric keypad is custom built for increased security. Once the transaction has proceeded through the approval chain, the transaction will be approved and published on the blockchain. It is then easily viewable as a completed transaction record on the platform. Sabava was founded by cybersecurity experts with a combined 100+ years in the industry. The team helped a number of local exchanges and law enforcement respond to various cyber attacks that had resulted in the loss of tens of millions of dollars. After performing so many forensic audits, they decided the best way to help the industry would be to build a robust solution for ensuring private key management and security. We have achieved a number of milestones, including ISO and NIST security certifications, insurance of customer funds, and a $4 million pre-A funding round. Please contact us via our website or send an email to info@sabava.com.